Now students, I have continued with the video 4 of chapter number 7. So in this video I will tell about the concept of integration by parts. So first I will tell what is the meaning of integration by parts, how can we will generate the formula, and then we will solve one or two questions related with this concept. So as per product rule of differentiation, we know this thing very well. D by dx of u into v, it can be written as u dv upon dx plus v du upon dx. Okay. Now after this we will integrate both the side with respect to x, so that it can be written as u into v u dv upon dx into dx plus v du upon dx into dx. Okay. After this, by transfer method, we can say u dv upon dx into dx, it can be written as uv minus v du upon dx into dx. So after this, what we will do? After this, we will take, or we will let u as fx and dv upon dx, this is our gx. Okay. So if we differentiate here with respect to x, it means du upon dx becomes f dash x. Okay. And in dv upon dx, if we do the integration both the side, it can be written as v equals to integration of gx dx. Okay. And we will put this equation as equation number first. So from equation number first, and you can say this is the equation number second. So from first and second, from equation first and equation second, we can say u is equals to fx, dv upon dx is equivalent to gx. Then in right hand side, again we will put the value of u, this is your fx, and v is represented by integration of gs dx minus, again integration sign, then v and du upon dx. So du upon dx is f dash x, so first we will write f dash x, and then v is integration of gx dx into dx. So this is the formula which is related with integration by parts, and this formula is also known as first and second function. It means it can be written as first into second dx. This is equal to first function, second function integration sign, we have to differentiate first function, again integration sign, second function we will write here. So this is the way of writing first and second function, where fx is the first function and gx is the second function. So with the help of this formula, we will solve the question which is related with integration by parts. Or in this concept, we will go with one more important point, that is I late, where I means inverse trigonometric function such as sin inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x. L means logarithmic function. For example, you can say log x, log 1 upon x, such type of function. A means algebraic function, right, such as x square 1 upon x. T means trigonometric function, that is sin x, cos x and tan x. And E means exponential function. Exponential function means e raised to the power x and e raised to the power minus x. So with the help of this concept, we will solve the question which is based on integration by parts. So this is the sequence. We have to follow this sequence also. How can we follow the sequence? So you see here, How can we will follow it? So basically, when we use this concept, when two different functions are given to us, then we will continue with this concept. So for example, if we have to given x into sin x dx, if such type of integration is given to us, then how can we will apply this concept? As we know very well, x is the algebraic function and sin x is the trigonometric function. So as per the concept of isolate, we can say x is our first function, right? And sin x is our second function. First we will count algebraic function and then we will count trigonometric functions. After that we will do the integration of such type of the function. But some limitations are also there related to this concept. For example, if integration of log x is given to us, then how can we will do the integration of such type of function? Direct integration of log x is not possible, so that it can be done as 1 into log x dx. Okay, and where we will take, here we will take log x as first function and 1 as second function. 1 we will take always as second function. Same for sin inverse x dx. How can we will do the integration of such type of function? It can again written as 1 into sin inverse x dx, where we will take 1 as second function and sin inverse x as first function. So these are some limitations. So with the help of such type of concept, we will do the integration of these type of function. Now I am taking one question related with isolate, and we solve one question with the help of all these explanation. So I am taking one question. For example, this is the question ki we have to do the integration of x into e raised to the power x. So if we see here, both the functions are different. It is related with algebraic function and this is related with exponential function. So as per the concept of isolate, x is algebraic function and e raised to the power x is exponential function. So we will take x as first function and ex as second function. Right? Then we will apply the concept of first and second function. So we know that first into second function can be written as, this is the formula related with first and second function. So with the help of this formula we will solve this question. Now we will put the value of first function is x and the value of the second function is e raised to the power x, so that it can be written as x into e raised to the power x minus integration sign dy dx of x integration of exponential function into dx. Okay. After this, it can be written as x and integration of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x minus dy dx of x is 1 and the integration of ex is ex, so that we can say it can be written as x into e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power x plus c. So this is the way of solving the question which is related with integration by parts. So whenever two different functions are given to us, we will continue with the concept of isolate, where I is related with inverse trigonometric function, L is related with logarithmic function, A is related with algebraic function, E is related with trigonometric function, and E is related with exponential function. So with the help of this concept, we will easily solve the question which is related with isolate or the question which is related with the integration by parts. Now I am taking one more question. With the help of this, the concept of integration by parts is more clear to all of you. So this time I am taking a very interesting question. Okay, so how can we will do the integration of log x? So as I said, some limitations are there. So this integration can be done as 1 into log x dx. Right. So we will take always 1 as second function and log x as first function. So we will go through with the formula of integration by parts. It can be written as log x 1 into dx minus integration sign dy dx of first function. Because if we take the dy dx of second function, it becomes 0. That's why we take log x always as first function and 1 as second function. 1 into dx into dx. Right. After this, log x as it is, integration of 1 into dx is x. So it can be written as x log x minus dy dx of log x is 1 upon x into integration of dx is x into dx, x and x cancel. So we can say it can be written as x log x minus integration of dx is x plus c. So this is the way of solving the integration of log x, because direct integration of log x is not possible. Some foundation is there. So with the help of this foundation means we will write log x as 1 into log x. So with the help of this concept, we will go through with the question that is related with integration of log x. So this is the way, this is the concept related with integration by parts. After this question, I am telling one more property that is related with this. So property is integration sign e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx. So if such type of property is given, or if such type of function is given, it can be written as e raised to the power x fx plus c. If you see this property, function is given, on the same time derivative of that function is also given. So with the help of this property, we will solve the question in which function and differentiation both are given. For example, I am taking one question here. If this type of question is given, then how can we will solve it? So as you see here, sin x is the function whose derivative is cos x, which is already given. So with the help of this property, we will write the answer of this integration directly. So how can we will represent the answer of such type of this question? It can be written as, we can say here fx is sin x, and if we do the differentiation of fx, we will get cos x. Okay, so with the help of this property, we can say answer of such type of function is ex into fx plus c. This is the formula. Okay, so we will put the value of fx, and the value of fx is sin x plus c. So this type of property, when we will apply, when function and its derivative both are given to us and exponential function is also given. So for such type of property, we will directly write down the answer of this question. So I am taking one more question which is related with this property. This time I am taking one question. And the question is, how can we do the integration of e raised to the power x sec x 1 plus 10x dx. So we can say it can be written as e raised to the power x sec x plus sec x 10x. Right. So as you see here, if sec x is the function, its derivative is already given. So we will write directly here. We can say here fx is sec x and its differentiation is sec x 10x. So with the help of this formula, it can be written as Ex fx plus c, or at last we will put the value of fx. This is Ex plus c. So this is the way of solving the question when derivative and its derivative both are given with exponential function. Then we will use directly this formula. So with the help of these two questions, we will solve the another question which is based on this property. So I hope with the help of today's concept, you will solve the question which is related with integration by parts, which is also known as first and second function in integration, or you can say u into v function in integration. And with the help of this property, we will solve the question very easily. Thank you very much.